There's a cousin of mine who is notorious guy with abusing security power. He comes home with a military officer. Now they're suggesting I brought Chagulanyi.
You brought your block?
No, I brought.
Okay.
Oh, these guys are coming. I told them, now that you have come is very good. They're going for their rallies. I don't want any single incidents here.
OGENGA LATIGO came out to narrate how powerful Bobi Wine is when he came to his sub-region, and that is Acholi, and they attended the mass together. When OGENGA LATIGO spoke out, you clearly see that such a person who has a following, who is also standing as an MP, I think in Terego, never knew that Bobi Wine was going to visit. And I think it is either some weakness between OGENGA LATIGO for known, because I expect OGENGA LATIGO, if you are an opposition leader, at least to know which opposition leader is going to come in your area, because you are the former leader of opposition. You are one of the senior members of parliament who are contending. You've served in parliament not once, not twice. But either way, OGENGA LATIGO revealed that when he met Chagulanyi and they took pictures, the state went and threatened him. You clearly see that the state is in panicky mood. What is the purpose of the state threatening someone because he had a small picture with the presidential candidate in Chagulanyi? It is so shameful that we don't have a democracy. So before I proceed, let me first play with the tape as OGENGA LATIGO was speaking about this. Here's the tape.
He has talked, but don't interfere with his campaign. You know, this is the second campaign that Nup went to Kalong. The first one, I didn't even know that they were coming. I was at home. I go to church, and I see the guy taking the second reading was Chagulanyi. I didn't know how to react, but in the church I sit behind. Now the camera guys didn't even, I think either they didn't know me or they didn't even expect me to be in Kalong. So they were taking pictures, but none of them even recognized me until we got out. And then Lina Zedriga, who is yes, but a close sister. We were in Kabanyolo together. She comes from Terego. The Luke brothers of Terego are like Acholis in background. And we get out and Lina sees me and said, "Hey, Professor." And now she comes to greet me, and Chagulanyi sees and also comes to greet me and said, "Let's take pictures." Of course, it is home. Now I go home, and then there's a cousin of mine who is notorious guy with abusing security power. He comes home with a military officer. Now they're suggesting I brought Chagulanyi.
You brought your block?
No, I brought.
Okay.
Oh, these guys are coming. I told them, now that you have come is very good. They're going for their rallies. I don't want any single incidents here. Let them hold their rally and let them leave. If you want to do anything, if you do it in Kalong, I'm going to face each of you. They had a peaceful rally and left.
So that is OGENGA LATIGO. You clearly see that OGENGA LATIGO met Chagulanyi in the church without him knowing that Chagulanyi was going to be in his district. And one of his cousins, a state operative, I don't know what's wrong with this state operative. If indeed it's true that your cousin can come to your home to threaten you for just having a shoot with a presidential candidate, it clearly shows you that we cannot be patient with divergent views. It clearly shows you that democracy is still a hoax in our country. Do not expect that you can have democracy. Okay? Remember, OGENGA LATIGO is among the elders when it comes to politics in Acholi sub-region. When we speak about the elders in Acholi and we mention 10 names, you cannot fail to put OGENGA LATIGO there. Akina OGENGA LATIGO, Norbert Mao, however much maybe, is now going in a direction which is not favorable. Odongo too can be there, but is not yet mature in the way how he handles politics. He's so ballistic, okay? But he can also be regarded as an elder, because those are among the people who have, Odongo is among the MPs from Acholi who have ever served the longest, etc. So the story of OGENGA LATIGO saying that Kyagulanyi came in his home area and state threatened OGENGA LATIGO for appearing with Kyagulanyi. You can see that even a person who would want to work with Kyagulanyi is threatened. At the end of the day, those who have a weak soul may end up giving up, may end up not even allowing their constitution to work, because you're under military regime. Military regimes across the country threaten by the use of firearms, by the use of the military. Okay? Those who may have, those who want to support a different opinion. And yet democracy dictates that we can live by the way together with each having a different opinion. In Uganda it doesn't work. It's the reason why every time an NRM member comes out to say that we have democracy, I feel like maybe slapping the guy, because in Uganda there is no democracy. Today I was reading Twitter and someone was saying that now since Kyagulanyi's campaign, who's going to win an election? They even put up a poll. It's not about putting up a poll, it's about a revolution which is supposed to change the status quo from militarism to constitutionalism. It is the truth. And if you don't wake up to smell the coffee, it will be too late that our country will go to the dogs. Of course, that's one opinion. Many yours truly, Mr. Makindi, Kabir Sulaiman Mawagai, the next MP for Makindi constituency. I'll see you on another one. Peace.